You are listening to an original message from the reader currently known as Jason Ashanti McDaniel of Madam Jason's Tarot. Dear spirit guides of the highest benevolence only those that are able to help out the reading, please help out. And then when you're done, you're not earthbound, you could go back to doing whatever source appoints you to do. Please deliver the most clear, concise, synchronistic, and accurate message for the Leo members of my tribe. Whatever they need to know for July 2026. Please bless those that bless me, curse those that curse me. To anyone sending me or the tribe negative energy, may that energy be returned to sender 3 times fold immediately. Amen, Ashe, and thank you very much. Okay, so we have guides here at the bottom of the deck. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities, or you feel like your spirit guides have been talking to you a lot about something. I feel like someone, they need to move. They need to relocate. But also this could be a build me an ark moment, like I like to say, where the divine has appointed you with an idea and they're expecting for you to move. It's like a build me an ark, or a come out of her, my people, or like a Abraham leaving his homeland type of situation, for those of you who are familiar with biblical analogies and allegories. But we have courage and safe travel, which came out together. Maybe some of you, maybe somebody's needs the courage to travel somewhere, especially if they're doing missionary work. We have shift with the Dagaz rune, positive energy, and we also have growth. I love to see it. So you are growing. You've completed some sort of karmic cycle recently. Could also be that you're outgrowing a job too, and it's time for you to move on, but for whatever reason you want to stay there. I don't think it's because you're not lining things up or looking for other jobs, or you're not saving or trying to meet a goal. I think it's because of nervous system regulation and what you're used to. I feel like you could be doing a little bit better when it comes to your finances, but you're trying to get out of scarcity mindset, or there's some sort of fear that's blocking you from moving on with something. Also with safe travel, what I just heard was expansion. So I don't know if you have Sagittarius in your chart, or if we're going to see Temperance or some sort of Sagittarius card. But even if you have a business, you're thinking very small right now, and the divine wants you to expand. So you're going to have to, as much as I hate to say this, break out of your shell or do something different, step out of your comfort zone. So these physical features, they can represent you, someone else whose energy comes out in the reading, or there are other ways that you can tell that this is for you. Tattoos is here at the bottom of the deck. This is usually what you don't see. So someone could have a tattoo that's kind of like in a discreet place, or maybe someone's going to get a new tattoo. We have green eyes. Someone could be Muslim or Arabic. Beard. Cornrows. Age range 46 to 57, and straight teeth. This is also my fake smile card, or there's something about a person's mouth that's significant. We have bald, but someone with glasses could be significant. And then there's a synchronicity with braids. Someone could also have purple hair. I feel like someone might be a braider, or being that this guy has a nice beard, someone could also be a barber. Side note, there could also be a masculine. I feel like it's a black man with really long hair, and he's gonna cut his hair off for whatever reason. I just feel like the only reason why I'm picking up on that is because oftentimes I change my hair when after like a season passes or after I'm ready for something new. So all that does is just let me know that you're ready for something new. You could have had like a signature hairstyle that you wore all of the time, but it's like you wanted a change or something doesn't resonate with you anymore. Okay, I'm gonna grab two O's because I just heard that something about moons is significant. So Cancer energy, Cancer is almost on the tiles. We just need an E. But also your moon sign could be significant in this reading. So let me just grab an E because I feel like we need more vowels anyway. Something's telling me to grab two H's. But I also need something that I don't already have here. So I was channeling the name Carmen or something related to that, Carmelo, something like that could be significant. Okay, I do see math and I do see PIMDOS. Both of those come out. So something about someone being a math teacher could be significant. Someone could work in the medical field because I just see MD. Or maybe that's a type of degree. I see MD here. Someone could work in psychology. Or they could be going to school for psychology. Someone could be into Egyptian Kemetic spirituality. Just because I'm seeing like Seth and I think I see Ankh in here. So Afrocentric energy. That came out in the 30-minute too. Back to the medical field. Someone could be an EMT, CNA, and anything that's in here. PCT, patient care technician. I also see, BIPOC isn't in here because we don't have an I, but I am mostly picking up on Black, Indigenous, people of color, mostly Black. Someone's name could be Ahmed because I am picking up on Muslim energy. I'm hearing that someone was raised Catholic. I don't know, some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart because I just feel like there's a lot of different cultural stuff that you're aware of, and Sagittarius is known as being the philosophical zodiac sign. So I feel like someone has strong Sag in their chart, but that came out in the 30-minute as well. So I'm just going to go straight to the tarot now. I do see dancer in the tiles. That could mean a lot of things. You could like to dance, but sometimes I do pick up on, sex worker energy. Actually, fun fact, I picked up on that for the Fire Horse 30-minute reading for Cancer, and literally like 5 minutes after I posted it, I saw somebody with that type of IG account like the video. So I know part of it is like the algorithm and AI, because she did have a few AI pictures and a few real pictures on there, which helps us to get to our audience more. But if I pick up on the energy, it means that it's going to resonate with whoever was meant to see it. And Leo does come right after Cancer, so you could be a Cancer-Leo cusper watching this video. And usually when it comes to horoscopes, people watch it because of their sun sign, but you could have Leo anywhere and felt drawn to this video. Maybe you're cross-watching for a Leo sun. I don't know whether I should take this Queen of Pentacles upright or reversed, so I'm just going to try to get a different card here at the end. Okay, a lot of water sign energy here right now. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Speaking of Cancer, something not working out. This might be an extended for the 30-minute that I just posted, because I see similar cards, similar themes here. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, someone investing poorly in something. And then with Page of Cups upright, Ace of Cups upright, that could be an apology. It could also be someone wanting to give you some sort of emotional offer. This sounds romantic right now. Queen of Cups came out upright in the last reading, but now it's in the reverse. So someone's feeling like they're being rejected, I guess. Let's clarify Page of Cups, because what is this person's motive? What is the subject matter of why they want to talk to you, or why they want to flatter you in some sort of way? Two of Swords upright. This could be a person who you're blocking, a person who you're not speaking to. But also, Two of Swords represents not being biased and reasoning, seeing both sides of an argument. So it could be that someone who you argued with is now trying to see things, like be authentic in themselves and see things from your perspective as well. And I do feel like someone definitely wants to give you some sort of offer. It could be a gift. It could be like offering you a relationship, offering you help, whatever, with the Ace of Pentacles. But is this something that you should trust, though? Two of Wands came out crossing, so you're not sure how to feel about it. I definitely feel that. And we also have Four of Pentacles, so you're holding back. Four of Pentacles, on a positive note, can also represent someone trying to protect themselves, like hoard or save money, protect their energy, or protect something, which is not a bad energy to be in. Sometimes you have to hold back before you make a reaction to something. So it's like, I feel like this person is being stingy, or they feel like someone's gonna take something from them. Or maybe it could be that you're not opening up your heart chakra to this person, or not being open to what this person has to say because you just don't want to hear it. So let's get a little bit more before I move on to Ace of Cups. I do see Four of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, so I do think that you're contemplating about whether or not you should talk to this person again. Maybe for some of you, because I am picking up on a job too, I feel like you might have been offered a promotion or a pay raise, but some of you might have to relocate for it, and you're wondering if you really want to do that, because I have a feeling like that you're kind of comfortable where you are right now. But we do have Justice upright, so I don't feel like there's any ill intentions. There's Libra energy here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And that's it right now. And Aries too. But being that Justice and Two of Swords are both Libra cards, and they're both cards about fairness, I do feel like someone wants to do you right in some sort of way. And then Ace of Cups is clarified by Six of Cups in the reverse. So this could be someone's ex, or it could be just like an energy that you tried to leave behind, something that you don't really have fond memories of. Six of Cups reverse is also, to me, like South Node energy. So there could be like a person or a situation that you've already dealt with where you've learned karmic lessons where you don't want to repeat it again. That came out in the 30-minute too, so both of these readings are connected. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this is not wanting a new opportunity. But why though? Now we have all fire here with the Ace of Wands. Okay, that was too much, so I'm going to put that back. I did see the Hangman and the King of Swords both come out upright. So it's kind of like, I feel like you want to leave somebody hanging on purpose. You might have vindictiveness as a shadow trait because there's something about you wanting to prove to this person that you were right or that they should have never betrayed you. But you got to be careful with that because sometimes when you do that, that's how you miss out on a positive reunion or on an opportunity that didn't really have to be as dramatic as you made it be. And then we have Seven of Cups here. So I just feel like you're confused. Some of you could have a lot going on right now. And Seven of Cups, some of these cups have things in here that are kind of dangerous or tricky. So you don't know whether or not you should trust someone. But I feel like you can trust them. I mean, most of what came out is positive. Why are you confused? The Devil in the reverse. Some of you want to know for sure whether or not they're dealing with another person. Even in the job situation. Because, you know, certain cards in tarot represent triangulation because there's 3 figures in the imagery. Maybe for a job, like, you don't trust whether or not someone wants to make you employee of the month or give you some sort of thing because you feel like they haven't really made a decision between you and someone else, but they're kind of putting you side by side to compare you. Okay, 5 of Pentacles upright and the Magician. Well, somebody ghosted someone and someone's trying to manifest them back, actually. And we do have Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, too. Someone wants you to know that they're sincere and they're not playing games, so I am going to use Burning Heart Oracle at some point. Anything else before I move on to Queen of Cups reverse? Eight of Cups upright. Yeah, you're trying to be apathetic about a situation. But usually when people try to say, oh, I don't want this person back, or I'm not interested, it's really just overcompensating because they're afraid to face those shadows. And they're also afraid of rejection again. But I do feel like some of you are very busy, or you could just be burnt out. Because when I'm burnt out with stuff, I just want to be lazy, and I'm not normally a lazy person. Someone could work at Amazon too, I feel. I actually see A to Z in the tiles, and whenever I see that, I pick up on Amazon. The reason why I say that specifically is because there's something about your job being very hard to work yourself up in, and you've been wanting all these opportunities like extra shifts, more pay, moving up. But I feel like when you wanted it, it didn't happen. Now all of a sudden people want to give you offers, and now you're at a point where you're too burnt out to really accept it. So that's why you're kind of being emotionally standoffish right now with the Queen of Cups reverse. That could be what Queen of Cups or King of Cups reverse represents. It's not like you don't care, but it's just you're overwhelmed with your emotions right now. 5 of Swords in the reverse. You feel like someone's playing a game with you and you don't have the energy to interact with someone right now. So is that energy gonna change? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. That doesn't really help me understand anything more. Queen of Wands upright, Six of Wands upright. Both of these are Leo cards, and they're positive energy too. Someone does want to put you up on a pedestal, both work related and romance related too. Someone's very attracted to you. They could see that. See, I felt like someone was dating online too. With the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands, you could be getting a lot of attraction from different people, but there's something that you did. It's like you accomplished something, but you don't really care. I felt that way sometimes. Like both of the times when I finished trade school, I was like, I did everything that I needed to do, but I was just so burnt out. I didn't want to do anything for a couple of days after that. Why is courage and safe travel showing out in the oracle cards? Courage and safe travel. Someone might need the courage to confront you or talk to you about something, because you're also very intimidating, and that's common for Leo energy too. Sometimes I have like introverted, quiet Leos in my collective, but you still have like a strong presence, because Leo energy is very regal and grounding, even if they're not loud. So it's the type of energy that makes people want to behave or respect you. Two of Pentacles in reverse, courage, safe travel. Yeah, I feel like somebody doesn't want to move right now, but they know they probably have to for better opportunities. Someone, side note, I think somebody accidentally dropped something recently too. It could have been like their wallet, or it was some sort of possession that you dropped on the floor. Since this is a spiritual video, one thing that you can do to help find that, well, obviously pray about it, and also try to, go over your last steps. But people say that pendulums can help you, like if you lose something, the pendulum will point in the direction where you dropped it. Some of you might have lost like a wallet in a parking lot or something like that. So I pray that you will get justice with that and you'll find it and nobody will take your money, because we have Four of Pentacles here too. But I feel like there's like a important document or like a valuable possession. It could be something like an earring or something that you lost and you've been like very sad about it. And I think that you might be able to find it soon. Some of you could have actually lost your phone, because what I just saw in my mind is like someone using the phone tracker app on like another device that they have. So you could be watching me through another device if you lost your phone, or maybe you already found it. Okay, let's clarify Two of Pentacles reverse some more. Seven of Swords reverse. So the cards are repeating themselves now. There's an energy of you not wanting to play games, not wanting to get hurt again. But I also think that this is confirmation that someone wasn't like being very mindful, and that's why they dropped something. Because in the Seven of Swords, there's someone picking something up, but they're also losing something. So I do feel like somebody lost something recently. It could even be their house keys, and now they're locked out and they got to ask their landlord for it. Ten of Swords is showing here at the bottom of the deck. Why is it showing? I see Five of Cups. So yeah, someone was in regret. I also see Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords reverse. But there's like a painful ending that someone is getting over. Yeah, it might have something to do with education for some of you, because you just feel like flat out tired. And sometimes with Ten of Swords, the energy that I get is just having back pain or body pain because you have a high demand physical job, back to Amazon or a warehouse. And when you get home, you just lay on the bed flat like that, like you're dead tired. What did I want to use? I want to use Burning Heart Oracle because I want to see this person who wants to talk to you again. What do they have to say? I'm also leaning towards astro alignment because I kind of want to get synchronicities about their astrological placements or anything else that could help me to bring this together more. Okay, so we have I'm afraid of commitment. I feel like that could be your energy too. Someone's afraid to move or to get a new job or to transfer their job. Or to talk to a person from their past because they just don't want to go through the same cycle again, which is, I understand that. We also have, I need to tell you the truth. So someone's been holding back. Four of Pentacles can talk about that. But now they feel like they want to express something to you. This could also be a secret admirer too, with Page of Cups upright, Ace of Cups upright. So someone's online dating, but there's like a new person who they probably didn't even know like them, who needs to say something. They feel like you're ignoring them with the Two of Swords. And I'm holding on to Memories of Us. So it's definitely an X energy. Six of Cups came out in the reverse. So someone can't get you off of their mind right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have, I know that we have a soul connection. So that makes sense. It's like twin flame, soulmate, runner, chaser, dynamic stuff. All that came out in the 30-minute as well. I also want to use angel numbers for you. We're going to use Moonology too. Descendant, attraction, relationships, partnership came out in the 30-minute. We have Pluto, Scorpio's ruler, regeneration, rebirth, transformation. Usually when you go through a spiritual transformation, and it says that in the oracle cards, symptoms of like ascension could be tiration, not wanting to do anything, seeing so many like angel numbers and signs and spirit animals, but also just noticing shifts around you, like not resonating with things that you used to resonate with, just being tired of being around people, especially if you've outgrown them. Solstice, focus, transition, amplification. We are in the summer solstice, which is in between Gemini and Cancer season. So this is current energy and also July energy. First house ruled by Aries, self-body presence. Maybe some of you, you're just trying to focus inwardly. You might have taken some time off of work. You could be trying to improve your appearance. Because I do feel like Ten of Swords sometimes represents someone having pain from working too hard. Some of you have been visiting doctors and clinics to get things checked out to make sure your body is okay. And also just learning to be present for yourself. Even if that means that people have to feel lonely because you're not there. And then 12th house ruled by Pisces, karma, shadow, secrets. So I need to tell you the truth came out in Burning Heart Oracle. Now I want to go back to the tarot because what is it? What is it that someone was withholding or they weren't being truthful about that they want to apologize for? We do have planetary return, cyclicality, homecoming, progress. So you have progress. There is like a karmic lesson that is reappearing, or a karmic individual. But I strongly believe that people could be multiple different types of soul ties at once. So this could be a karmic twin flame, a karmic soulmate, a karmic job situation, or whatever. But there's something from your past that you tried to escape that I don't feel like you really learned the lesson fully with, that's coming back around. So what is it that someone feels like they have to be truthful with you about? Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking away and I'm not even at 40 or 50 minutes. I just barely grazed 30 minutes. But it's because I'm trying to do this before my grandma wakes up. So that's why I feel like I have to rush a little bit. Someone wants to tell the truth about 9 of Wands in the reverse. And 8 of Wands upright. So I think that's kind of a weird combination to come out to clarify what I'm trying to clarify. And then the Chariot in the reverse as well. Why do I feel like someone was not being truthful about, like, pretending like they didn't have a lot going on when they did? I feel like this is work related. Was somebody lying to you about positions being closed when they just didn't want you to get the hours? Or someone's gonna be truthful about why they didn't decide to move forward with you or why they didn't choose you? Okay, so they're gonna tell you, but I want to know what it is. Like, why didn't they choose you? This came out crossing, but I'm taking it in the King of Cups reverse. Okay, this came out, King and Queen of Cups came out upright in the last one. Now they're reversed. In a romantic situation, someone might be coming back around if they had a family and they were trying to pursue you and then they just ghosted you. They're going to tell you the truth that they had a family. If they didn't have a family, someone from your past who you tried to be with romantically, they might come back around. Like, if they gave off energy like they weren't really interested in you with King of Cups reverse, I don't think it was because of attraction. It could have been because this person was not emotionally mature enough to understand or be in a relationship. Okay. Yeah, this could have been someone who abandoned you because 3 of Wands is shown here in the reverse. That wasn't really super clear to me, so I guess that it didn't really matter, but I was still curious. Because whenever you chart into territory where it's like it really doesn't matter, the cards stop making sense. It happens like that too when you're trying to pick up on energy of a person whose business you don't need to know. And of course, I don't flip cards to know people's business, but that just lets me know that maybe you don't need to know anything more than that. Okay, for angel numbers, we have 369, compassion, here at the bottom of the deck. I wonder why that's showing. But we have 444, protection. Someone can drop their guard down because they're afraid on whether or not someone's going to hurt you again. I don't think they are. Also, synergy, 413. These could also be sequences in someone's address or phone number, especially 888 or 555. Those are business phone things, sequences and phone numbers. It could be on your license plate too. But with synergy, sometimes things like this are soul connections. Like this person said, they realize now. So it's like you're supposed to be seeing things on the same page now. We do have 2 of Swords upright and Justice upright. But I also feel like with synergy, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the word synergy, and also, you know, the way how these colors look. This looks like the kombucha that I like to drink at Trader Joe's. So I am picking up on a person that they've just been kind of shutting down the world and going to the gym and focusing on their health. So maybe that's what you've been focusing on. And you could also feel 10 of Swords energy upright when you're at the gym. Oh, it's no longer at the bottom of the deck. But when you're at the gym and you're working really hard and then you feel tired afterward. Some of you could work at a gym. We have 888, abundance, but it also represents karma. And 555, change. So I just feel like you're changing, and now everything around you is changing too. And it could be very like weird and uncomfortable and auspicious when things start to change around you. You start to feel like you no longer at that moment have a place in the world, and things are just like nothing is trustworthy or nothing is stable. So something about the root chakra could be significant too. You might have to work on your root chakra, listening to frequency music or lighting red candles, or even just wearing the color red will help you with that. So I think I'll use golden mantras too, because there's cards in there about how you're safe. Okay, blue moon, believe in the impossible. Someone they struggle with scarcity mindset, or they just feel like you might be afraid whenever challenges arise, because I feel like your mind automatically goes to the worst case scenario. We have the Magician here, so you could have Gemini and or Virgo in your chart. I have both, and those are signs that are known for overthinking things. Waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams. I was also picking up on influencer energy in one of the Leo readings. I think it was the 30-minute. And there was also a theme of Leo not believing that they were really meant to be successful or be seen. But I don't know, someone just needs to trust themselves, and they need to trust things more. And then we have full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. So you hold back a lot with people, and I think you just need to, you know, let loose and be more comfortable. I've been feeling since the beginning of the reading that you could have a Leo Mercury like me. So when you have Leo in the sign of Mercury, it represents you getting a lot of attention. We have Queen of Wands and Six of Wands here, especially when it comes to like business things or your talents or your beauty. It represents you getting a lot of attention, desiring attention, but also Mercury is a planet that rules expression. So there's something about you being a leader when it comes to expressing yourself. But I don't know, sometimes when you're a leader too, you get tired of giving people advice, telling them how you feel like you should do stuff, and then they don't listen, and they realize that you were right in the end. So I understand that. Okay, my heart is open to receive and give unconditional love. Unconditional love to yourself, first of all. But I was feeling like someone is not willing to forgive a person from their past, or even really pursue real love, because they're still healing. And that's fine. You could take as much time as you want to. But I do also feel like there are instances where you could give people more you could give people more emotional availability, but you're not doing it. I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy. So your energy is very attractive. And no matter what situation you're in, people are very attracted to you. And I understand, like, being a light worker, being different, being a chosen one, that gets exhausting too. So I understand why you need to hold back, or why you need to, give yourself some space right now. And then we have the universe is never late and God is always on time. My destiny is revealing itself in divine timing. Why do you feel that way? What was something that you were waiting on that is now happening? I released my grip on the things I cannot control. It was kind of like what I was picking up when it comes to mostly money or love, where there used to be a time when you were like obsessing over getting something, and now that you've let it go, you're manifesting it. But it's like, I wouldn't say you're completely apathetic, but it's like you don't have the energy to deal with it anymore. We also have today I let you go here. Why is that showing? I must serve within me before I can serve beyond me. So you could also have like people pleasing tendencies, and you're saying that you're tired of putting other people before you, which is why some of you are taking the day off of work, or you've been taking days off of work. We're at 40 minutes. I'm gonna have to hopefully slow this down. The last time I tried to slow the video down, it made my voice sound like very demonic. So this might just be stuck at 40 whatever minutes, but just know that if I were to do a personal for you in real time, in person, we would get to 60 minutes easier, because you'd be talking back and forth with me. But this was intended to be a 60-minute video. I do feel like I need to go check on my grandma, so I'm just gonna do some charm casting, and then I'm gonna end the video here, because we already got a lot from it, so I just need to wrap it up. New angle, because my iPad was heating up. But we basically have the sucker here. So this is my charm that usually represents someone like falling head over heels for you. We do have the combat boot, so you could feel like you do a lot of things by yourself, or that you're in the trenches with someone, or that you work really hard. This charm usually comes out whenever we see 9 of Wands. We have the graduation cap and binder paper, so that is confirmation that some of you recently finished school and you're really tired. With the key here, that's confirmation. Someone could have lost their keys, but this is also a charm that represents getting an opportunity to something like a new job, or some of you are being prompted to move right now. We have the wheel, which represents the wheel of fortune, divine timing, but also you taking charge of your own life right now, being very self-focused. Optimist. This is a Sagittarius charm. I did feel like some of you had Sag in your chart. We also have Libra, charming. There was a lot of Libra that showed today, strong Libra energy. We have the Camera. Someone could be attracted to you because they saw your pictures online, or you could be a photographer, a filmmaker, something like that. We have Pray and Praise. That could be a synchronicity of someone feeling relief. Like I said, like they had to pray to find a missing item, which was probably their keys for a lot of people, and then they're giving praise because they found their keys. It was something very important that they were stressing about. We have the balloons here, so some of you recently celebrated a graduation, or something about somebody's birthday could be significant. It could also be like baby shower, anything like that you went to recently. So if someone whose birthday is coming up is significant, they could be Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Not sure why the crown charm is showing here. I think this just goes back to what I was saying about how Leos are known for being very regal, and that's just kind of like how your personality is. We have the snake here, which represents Kundalini, rising, and also transmuting energy. So you've gone through a glow up. And then we also have the feather here. So this, just like the little chandelier piece, is like my charm that comes out whenever people need to be more lighthearted, or when they need to enjoy their lives more, because I feel like someone was going ham when it comes to their job, or trying to complete some sort of course or degree or whatever that they just recently finished. That's all that I have for you today, Leo. Hopefully you got something out of this reading. If you like the way how I do tarot, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms, and I will see you guys in the next one.